Hey guys, welcome back for another video. I am working on a Christmas layout for this video, and you saw the sketch that I was using. I cannot remember where the sketch is from, so I apologize. But I am using Vicki Boutin, and I'm kind of mixing up, I think, two of her collections here. And all I did was tear that big V design into that star paper. And you know what, now that I'm thinking about it, I'm not even sure if that star paper is from her collection, but I loved how it mixed in well with the colors from her collection. That background paper, the kind of newsprint, is actually from Vicki Boutin Discover and Create, and I love that little texture it gives using that paper instead of using maybe white cardstock. So that is what I'm using for my base, and I am scrapbooking a photo of my son from this past Christmas with a few of his gifts. I am terrible with taking pictures at Christmas. I'm just not good. When the kids were little, I took a ton of photos. Now my kids are grown in their 20s, and for whatever reason, I am just terrible at capturing photos. But I did capture this one, and I think part of it is because they're not like all cute dressed in their Christmas pajamas and all of that, and so it doesn't feel as fun to scrapbook these photos because of what they're wearing, honestly. But hey, I'm doing it. I love how this turns out in the end. And yeah, I'll take you along with me in the process. So in the sketch, it had 3 different kind of embellishment clusters. One to, I think it was the upper left of the photo, one to the right, and then one at the top. And what I'm going to do, I went through the embellishments that I had left in these collections, and I really, really, really struggled. I just was not finding anything that was exciting me or that I felt went along with kind of the vibe I was going for with this layout. So I decided to just make my own. I did find that 25 tag in, I don't know if it was a cut apart probably. And I cut that out, and I am going to add a little bow to it a little bit later. All I did with my photo, I just actually printed it with a white border, so I did not use any paper or anything behind the photo. And now I'm going to start pulling out some of the pattern papers that I like, and I'm going to start making presents. So just cutting different size squares, and then I'm going to add bows to these using some of them are the part of the puffy stickers, and then some of them are dies. I think both of the dies I'm using might be from Heidi Swap, I'm not sure. So there you can see a couple of those those presents there. I am loving how that looks. Oh, so fun. And I believe I went and inked the edges of each present. Also, I think inking the edges just adds a little more definition. It adds that little bit of shadow, which gives you a little bit of a 3D effect, and I love that look. Plus, if you're just cutting and you have a raw edge, I just think it looks better and more finished with an inked edge. So I've got my boxes to the right there, and then my boxes up top, and I'm going to play around with these bows. You know, I changed that red bow, and now I'm wondering, why did I change that? Because I really, really like it. I do think I end up adding another present. There it is. Oh, you know what? I know why I changed it. Darn it. I almost wish I hadn't, because I really love that big bow. But I was trying to incorporate some of the puffy stickers, and there was a red puffy sticker bow and I ended up adding that to that present that has the words on it. And then I didn't want two bows next to each other, two red bows next to each other. So I ended up taking off that red one. But darn it, I really like it there. So that's just one of the things when you watch your layouts on replay. It's like, oh man, I should have left that, or oh shoot, I should have moved that, or I put things back in the wrong spot. But I'm the only one that knows that. I'm just sharing it with you. So anyway, this is going to come together super fast, guys, just with putting these presents together. I purchased my collection from my little scrapbook store, and I will leave the links of the two Vicki Boutin Christmas collections that she has in the shop. That will bring you to the Vicki Boutin section, and then there's individual pieces. You can buy some single sheet paper, I think, and then individual embellishments. But this layout, honestly, is 99% paper. So, here I put the green present on there, or green bow. That is not how it ends up. So I'm going to switch that out, and it's going to become a red bow in a puffy sticker. And then the green present is going to end up having an aqua bow. And then the polka dot present is going to have a green bow. Spoiler alert, that's what's happening. Here I did not even glue those down yet, of course. Now I'm going to have to try to get them back in order the way I had them, which is going to be a challenge. And I do think I fail at that. Usually I do. The problem is many people will say, well, take a picture, then you can look. When I'm filming, I can't take a picture because I film with my phone. So I just have to kind of go by memory when I'm filming. So when I'm not filming, I almost always take a picture because it's so much easier to do that, to remember where everything goes. But in the end, I still love the way it turned out. All right. Putting all those pieces together, and then I will work on that little top cluster of presents on the top, and then I'll come up with a very, very generic title because I am not a title person at all. I wish I was. Sometimes I can come up with something that's super cute and clever. Most of the time, I run right to the little puffy stickers or titles in a collection. So, I want to get you guys' opinion on something. I often buy Happy Scrappy bags from Michelle. And what those are is basically everything you want in that collection in one bag, and it's awesome. You literally can just pull the bag out and everything you need is in there. Before I started buying Happy Scrappy bags, which was years ago, I would mix collections often. And I'm finding myself missing mixing collections. So I think I'm going to start a series and kind of walk you through and show you how I create a layout mixing maybe one or two collections together. Is that something that y'all would be interested in? If so, leave me a comment below, because it's a lot of work to do the filming, and if it's not something people are interested in learning or watching, I won't film it. Y'all, I have so many videos that I have filmed, and they just need to be edited, voiceovered, uploaded to my computer, uploaded to YouTube, and honestly, it takes a long time, and I don't just always have the time to do it. So I want to be putting stuff out there that you guys want to see, rather than to spend the time for something that maybe you're not interested in. So my whole point in all of that rant was just to leave a comment below if you like the idea of a series And I think it will probably be once a month that I will do a layout where we're mixing collections. I'm doing it regardless. I just want to know if I should film them or not. So here I come up with my title. You saw I was going to use "Oh What Fun," and I don't know why I didn't use that. I think it definitely would have worked, but I'm going to use this Christmas script. And then above it, and this is from the Vicki Boutin puffies, and then above it I'm going to use a little puffy word that says Merry, and then below it I'm going to use a little red puffy sticker that says Memories, and I'm not putting that on quite yet. I may have added that later. I may have come across it and added it later, which does happen from time to time when I'm creating a layout. I finish it up, I finish filming, and then I'm like, ooh, I find something, I should have added that, and usually I just add it. So I added a few layers up at the top just to kind of mount those presents from the top, so they're not just floating there. So now they're kind of attached to the top of the layout with that little strip of paper, and then I'm going to add a little green scalloped piece of washi tape as well, just for another little fun layer and just to kind of use up some stuff that's in the collection, right? Anyway, like I said, Christmas is my least favorite holiday to scrap, and I know that's probably crazy to many people, because a lot of people love scrapping Christmas. I just really struggle with it. But with that being said, I really do love the way that it turned out. Oh, I wanted to point out, on those large bows, I did add some foam dimensionals on the sides, like on the little bow part, so they're a little bit raised up, shows again a little more dimension, and I did ink all of those as well. So love how that turned out. What am I doing here? I am adding something there that is not going to stay. I don't even know what it says. It's too little on my screen to see. So that I'm going to end up not liking and take it off. Here I'm just trying to add more layers and playing around, but I ended up not using that. That little speech bubble is a vellum sticker from the Papery pack, and those little black are, I think, from this small little puffy sticker sheet. So you can see I'm kind of going through all the embellishments, just trying to figure out what else can I add. That's a little round die cut with a present. I thought, oh, I might be able to stick that in, add a little something different. Oh, this is a card, and I think it's from a different collection. I think it's from a Simple Stories Vintage North Pole, and it on the bottom it says Santa Claus authorized signature, and I end up tucking that underneath the red present to the left of the photo, and then I stamped the date, December 25th, 2024, because I'm getting really bad at not putting dates on my layouts, and then I go to put them in albums and I don't know what year it is. So I'm having to look it up on my phone, find the photo, and it can totally be avoided if I would just date my layouts when I create them. I just tied a little bow with some black and white baker's twine and glued it on there. So it looks like it's coming through the tag, but it's not. I added some puffy stars and little puffy dots around the title, and that is it, guys. So leave me a comment below on what you think of that possibility of that new series, if it's something you're interested in, and come back again. Bye, guys.